What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here and welcome to my world. All right, in today's video, I'm asking the question: should we act like ambassadors when we travel to other countries? Think about that. Let's get started. All right, I got that title from and shout out to Sunshine Shoulders, Calvin. I was on his panel, I would say about 2 weeks ago, and he did a great job asking this question. And I want to do something a little bit different. Now, this is not to attack anyone, because everyone knows I'm supportive of brothers leaving this country and traveling outside. But I've watched Foreign Strategies, these two young brothers from the States, and they've been to a lot of places. No problem. To me, I started liking them because they was representing the black race in a positive light. Okay, I think one's called T Bob, and the other brother, I can't remember his name. I don't want to butcher his name, but he has his own channel now called No Reservations. I like both of them. No problem traveling. Both been to Brazil. No problem. Both traveled around the world. No problems. Okay. And also I've been traveling. Well, traveling. I've also been watching One Master Teacher. No problem traveling around the world, creating a positive image of black men. And when we're traveling, brothers, please listen to this, because I'm so sick and tired of people writing me and saying, let brothers travel and have a good time. Yes, I want brothers to travel and have a good time. But don't act so ghetto. You're not in the United States. You're not in Florida. You're not in Florida. You're not in the States. You're in another country. Understand? You're in another country. Now, this is how I was raised. My mother always, it was important that when I left the house, my mother always wanted us to dress well, to have ourselves looking good. And then whenever we went out there, conduct yourself in a certain way, because people are always watching you, especially when you're black. People are watching you. Okay, so you're representing your family, you're representing your race. So then when you go to another country, you're representing your family, you're representing your race, and you're representing the USA. Yes, you got like all this on your shoulders. I know you shouldn't have to, but it is what it is. And I know it's not just black men, there's white men, but they got that white privilege. And they can go out there and act a fool, and they can get help from the embassy in foreign countries. Most of the time, not all the time. But brothers, you ain't gonna get it. Trust me, you ain't gonna get that help. So I'm making this video because, and it's not an attack on Austin Holloman. This is not. Brother's been traveling like, what, 2 years? Trouble in Brazil. Now I just heard he's having problems. Started having problems in the Philippines. Brothers, you can't do all the same things that you do in the United States and expect there's not going to be a backlash. You're not going to be put on a blacklist. You're going to be put on a blacklist. And it's going to create a problem for all of us. People are saying, oh, well, that's him. It's not all of us. You're a black American. And they see that passport, American, and they can see you're black. We start having some problems getting into that country. You may have some problems when you're checking into the hotel. We're gonna start having problems if we don't tighten things up. We got brothers out there doing wild and crazy things and throwing up all these crazy videos and stuff of things they've done in other countries. It's a different country. You can't do that. Would you want somebody coming into your neighborhood all wild and crazy, doing whatever they want, being disrespectful to the women? You want somebody coming into like your household being all disrespectful? Man, we got brothers traveling overseas, pants is all sagging. That's not a good image. Walking around drunk, that's not a good image. Cursing, swearing, throwing the N word around, making it a popular word to use. Why take all that to another country? Why not leave that back in the United States? I'm not saying, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to make anybody change. Well, I am trying to get you to change because I'm trying to go somewhere else and get away from all this toxic behavior in the United States. I need to get away from it. We all need to get away from it. You guys can do better. You can. You can. You most definitely can. Okay, don't just say, well, I'm paying all this money, I'm traveling, I'm gonna have a good time. That's being selfish. You know? You're being selfish. All right, you gotta at some point you gotta grow up and understand, especially if you're a grown man, supposedly a grown man, black men, people are watching us. And we have to be able to create an image, a positive image of ourselves, because they're seeing stuff in the movies and stuff. And yeah, and there's so many people traveling around the countries and saying negative things about us. So how are we gonna get ahead? We're always trying to go around and act like a thug, talk like a thug, show no respect for ourselves, none whatsoever. For other brothers, none whatsoever. Nobody wants that in their country. Nobody wants all that negativity in their country, and I don't blame them. And they damn sure don't want you going to their countries and making all these babies and running off and leaving all these kids behind and stuff. No, you're gonna mess things up. You are an ambassador. You're representing your family. You're representing yourself, the black race, America last. Right, guys? So I'm saying, like I said, I wasn't trying to knock Austin Holloman, but the brothers from Foreign Strategy, No Reservation, one master teacher can travel and represent us in a positive light. Why can't Austin Holloman do the same thing? Okay, because it seems like trouble is just following him everywhere, and I'm sure he's trying his best. But why all of a sudden with him all this stuff is happening? Hey, yo, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying because a lot of people are talking about it. All right, and if you're Austin Holloman fan, you don't like what I'm saying. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm really trying to look out for us as a people. I'm thinking about us. I'm not just thinking about myself. I'm thinking about us as black men. Okay? I'm not just thinking about me. I'm thinking about us. I'm not just thinking about numbers and trying to get brothers to subscribe and follow me. No, man. I want brothers to go out there, enjoy themselves, do something different, find nice women. But again, act like you got some home training. Okay, so you're an ambassador when you travel to other countries. That's all I have to say. Take care, guys. I appreciate you being here. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Agymah's World. Take care. Peace.